Hello, my name's Daniel. You may have seen me on the Pottery Throwdown programme. I'm a potter, I pot from home, and this is my studio, or the garage really. I've been a potter now since school, so I've now been doing it for over 40 years. So I've been quite lucky that I got into the craft at an early age, which is great. What I'm going to show you today is how I pull handles for jugs. Right, first thing I do is make sure the clay looks like a bit like a carrot. So I'm just teasing the clay down, making sure my hands are wet. I'm holding it with a firm grasp at the top and just pulling, turning, and then I'm making a slight groove down the middle with my thumb, which will help me. And I'm just easing it out a bit more. We're almost there. I tend to pull extra large handles because they will shrink. So although it might look chunky, once it's fired, it will slim down a bit. Almost there. So slightly tapered. And I've got more clay at the top, which I'll then attach to the body of the jug. And that's it. Right, the next bit I'm going to do is actually attach the handle to the body of the jug. First thing I do is I've just levelled off the top bit, which I'm attaching to the body. I'm flattening it down with the back of my thumb, so I've got a good key onto the jug. Right, that's almost done. So now I've got a good wad of clay to attach to the body of the jug. You have to score, and then I'm slipping the handle again. Then just offer up roughly where you want the handle to go. It's going to go there. Right. First thing I do is really screw it on to attach it. And I'm just easing the clay around the top of the jug. So all this extra clay I've made is now going to go around the jug, smoothing it down. Making sure the underside is also attached. This is where you could do with 3 hands sometimes. That's coming on. Now I know roughly where it's going to go. It's going to go back there. That's looking good. I just want it to spring up a little bit more there. That's fine. Making sure it's straight. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, next part is now I need to attach it. So I'm just pushing it down with the side of my thumb, making sure it's really stuck on. That's almost there. Then I just pinch off. Tidy that up. All I'm doing now is just making sure the profile meets the pot. If you look at the inside of the handle, the negative space I don't like, so the space where the bottom of the handle attaches itself to the body, I don't really like that. So what I do is I put a little fillet of clay down there. Does help if you have dry handles, dry hand. So that goes down there. Then I just ease that in. Sorry about this. You're going to end up with my back. Right, so I'm happy with that. Now that space looks a lot better. It looks like the handle is springing from the pot. That's done. I enjoy throwing, but I do like to do quirky things. Now with this piece, it's been faceted, as you can see. Now to get the faceting, I use a cheese slicer, and all I'm doing is just literally, when the clay's wet, just slicing down, removing the clay, and then hopefully you end up with that finished result. Okay, this is another pot which I've faceted. Same techniques, still using the cheese slicer, but it just gives a slightly different effect on the pot. Now when I threw this pot, I purposely made the sides particularly thick, because when you're cutting, you don't want to cut through the walls. But it achieves the nice effect. So that piece has been slipped, and I've incised, and that's ready to be glazed.